We'll call our regularly scheduled council meeting to order at this time. Mr. Stoltz, if you would, please call the roll.
Earl Gray, Mayor.
Here.
Paula Stennett, Mayor Pro Tem.
Here.
Derek Rogers, Councilman.
Here.
Craig Crawford, Councilman.
Here.
Rhonda James, Council Lady.
Here.
Jim Childs, Councilman.
Here.
Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. At this time, we'll do our invocation and our pledge. Mr. Rogers, if you would do the invocation. Mr. Crawford, lead us in the pledge, please.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for all you've done for us, Lord. Thank you for this city. Thank you for the people of the city. Lord, give this council wisdom as we conduct the business of the people. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a special guest I'd like to recognize at this time. Mr. Slaughter, if you would, please come up. Bring her with you. Mr. Slaughter is from Heritage High School. They have worked on a program real hard this year, and I'm going to let Mr. Slaughter tell you a little bit about it. We just wanted to recognize them for all their hard work.
Thank you so much for your time today. It's an honor to be here, and I just really want to introduce you to somebody and tell you guys just a little bit about how we wound up here. I teach leadership at Heritage High School, and came across a book about 1.5 years ago, and it was really kind of targeted towards middle-aged people, and I had some really good wisdom in it, and it kind of struck me that, man, this would be good for young people to have so that they could not make mistakes that these people in this book made. And I thought, man, it'd be great to write a book to share that with them. And then I realized that I'm not smart enough to write a book. So I went out and found some people that were smart enough to write a book. This is Elise Hayen, and she's one of our students. There was 4 students in our class, and I met with them, invited them on the journey, and they just took off. And I really was just there in the background to watch it all happen. So I want to introduce her to you and let her just talk to you for just a second.
Hi everybody, my name is Elise Hayen. I am a senior at Heritage High School. I am the head drum major of the marching band. I am the first chair oboist in the concert band. I am in NHS, the National Honor Society, the National English Honor Society, and Beta Club. And I found out about 3 weeks ago that I got the presidential scholarship to my dream school in New York.
All right. Congratulations.
Bravo. But that's not why we're here today, because none of those things are really who I am. I can't define myself in those things because they're not concrete. And at any time, I could lose any of that. So we wrote this book to help students really define themselves in a healthy way. Because so many times we get to adulthood and then we see self-help books like How to Fix Your Marriage, How to Fix Your Finances, and we want to clean up the mess before it's made. So this book has helped me shape my identity. I remember I was writing the chapter about my story, and I got to the end, I said, "Coach, I don't know what to do." And he said, "Well, tell them how you define yourself." And I said, "I don't know." So now I know that I define myself as being kind, helping others, being a leader, and hopefully leaving an impact that's greater than myself after I'm gone. So we would love to ask the mayor to read our book and share a copy of it with someone that you think would benefit from this, and then get back to us in ways that this book can impact Fort Oglethorpe, and how we can promote this book in this city. So
We'll certainly do it.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Always good to see the youth in your community, and especially with you hear one like that speak. It does you good. At this time, we'll set the agenda for tonight's meeting. Ms. Hayen, is any additions or deletions?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Item number 1 under ordinances, we'd ask that this be removed. De-annexation of the Dietz Road property.
Okay. We only have one item under ordinances, and it will be removed from the agenda. Is that all, Ms. Hayen?
Yes, sir.
I have a motion to approve the amended agenda.
Motion. Second, sir.
Motion by Mr. Childs, second by Ms. Stinnett. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Agenda is set as amended. Next item on the agenda is minutes from a previous council meeting. Members of council have had an opportunity to review the meetings from our November the 8th meeting. I will entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Ms. James, second by Mr. Rogers. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Next item on the agenda is resolutions. Resolution number 2021-09. Mr. Stoltz.
Resolution number 2021-09, resolution of the mayor and city council for the city of Fort Oglethorpe setting of rates for water and sewer. Whereas ordinance number 2005-13 passed and adopted on the 10th day of October 2005, provided that the governing authority of the city of Fort Oglethorpe may in the future modify the city's water and sewer rates by resolution, and whereas it is necessary from time to time for the governing authority to adjust and amend the city's water and sewer rates due to the budgetary constraints, the changing needs of the city, and the needs of the consumers, and whereas it is in the best interest of the consumers in the city of Fort Oglethorpe that the water and sewer rates be amended beginning January 1st, 2022. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council for the city of Fort Oglethorpe, the city of Fort Oglethorpe's water and sewer rates for the city residents and non-residents in residential and commercial settings shall be amended effective January 1st, 2022 as demonstrated in Exhibit A attached here to this 13th day of December 2021. Mayor, the ordinance is available in the clerk's office for the public or anyone interested.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. I have a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford and second by Mr. Childs. Any discussion? Mr. Childs?
Yes.
Mr. Crawford?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. James?
Yes.
Ms. Stinnett?
Yes.
Motion carries unanimous. Next item on the agenda is new business. Item number 1 under new business, recommendation to procure one 2022 rock solid trailer from Renowned Cargo Trailers Limited. Chief Sewell.
Mr. Mayor, Council, the police department has recently purchased traffic cones and barricades to assist with traffic direction and crowd control at our planned community events and in preparation for future events. The department is in need of a trailer to aid in both the storage and the quick distribution of these items. This trailer would not only be for special events, but also in response to large traffic accidents, roadway closures, traffic direction, traffic enforcement, and crime scene equipment such as lighting. The police department solicited quotes from 4 vendors for the purchase of one 2022 rock solid cargo trailer. The most responsible quote was received from Renowned Cargo Trailers LLC in the amount of $6,965. If approved, this trailer would be delivered to the city within 10 days of the date ordered. I respectfully recommend approval.
Thank you, Chief Sewell. I have a motion to approve.
So moved, sir.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Stinnett, second by Mr. Crawford. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous.
Thank you.
Item number 2, recommendation to renew the city workers' compensation care insurance coverage contract for 2022. Ms. Marchie.
Mayor, Council, I come to you tonight to recommend approval to renew the city's worker compensation carrier insurance coverage with Key Risk for the period of January 2022 to December 31st, 2022, in the estimated amount of $143,903. McGriff Insurance Services, the city's workers' compensation insurance broker, solicited bids from various workers' compensation insurance carriers on the city's behalf. For the upcoming term, McGriff Insurance Services approached 3 different companies to solicit bids for the city's workers' comp insurance coverage. Of the 3 companies solicited, 3 provided competitive bids: Travelers Insurance, Key Risk, and Bitco. Key Risk is the city's current provider of this coverage. The city's broker and staff are recommending that the city renew the contract for this coverage with Key Risk. Key Risk is the city's current provider of this coverage, and the premium for 2021 was $159,660. The renewal amount is $15,757 less for 2022. Though Key Risk offered a higher premium for 2022 than Travelers Insurance or Bitco, Key Risk provide the best coverage package and services for our employees. McGriff also recommends that the city continue coverage through Key Risk to ensure continuity of claims history for competitive renewals in the future. Those funds will come out of general water and sewer.
Thank you, Ms. Marchett. I have a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford and second by Mr. Childs. Any discussion?
Yeah, almost $16,000. Good job. Bless.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Item number 3, recommendation to recondition Bernhard Circle baseball and softball fields. Mr. Ellis.
Yes, sir, Mayor and Council. The Recreation and Leisure Services Department recommends that the grounds at Barnhart Circle are undergoing several necessary renovations to allow the city to better serve the community and its recreation participants. The 5 baseball and softball fields there need to be tilled, regraded, and have infill mix installed to make them safer and more suitable for playing teams and the community. The Recreation and Leisure Services Department solicited quotes from 3 vendors, and one response received was from River City Athletic Fields in the amount of $23,850. If approved, this work will be completed in approximately 2 weeks, and the timeline is exclusive of any unforeseen delays. And these funds will be from SPLOST.
Thank you, Mr. Ellis. I have a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Stinnett, second by Mr. Childs.
That was Miss James, sir.
All righty. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Item number 4.
Thank you.
Recommendation to approve renaming of Brownstone Drive to Terrace Drive. Mr. Stokes.
Mayor, Council, the Public Works Department is recommending renaming Brownstone Drive because the developer, the Brown Townhouse Development, also named their main road the same thing, and so what we're recommending that it be changed to Terrace Drive. This won't conflict with any current parcels or anything because there are no businesses or homes.
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. I have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Rogers, second by Mr. Childs. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous.
Is it South Sanctuary Road, Wes?
It connects to, the new road that was built connects Scruggs Road to South Sanctuary Road. That was named Brownstone Drive. We're recommending that change to Terrace Drive.
Thank you for clarification.
Yes, ma'am.
Item number 5, recommendation to approve streets to be resurfaced with LMIG funding in 2022. Mr. Stokes.
Yes, it is LMIG time again, and we're recommending the list of roads provided in your memorandum to be resurfaced with this coming year's LMIG funding.
Thank you, Mr. Stokes. I have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Childs, second by Mr. Crawford. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Item number 6, recommendation to delegate to the city manager and staff the authority to make road changes necessary for GDOT mapping. Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Mayor. As you're aware, Mayor and Council, the charter for the City of Fort Oglethorpe delegates the responsibility and authority for the streets and roads in the City of Fort Oglethorpe to the Council. The Department of Transportation requires certain ministerial functions on occasions, which include reporting. I would request, Mayor, that the City consider delegating the authority of the ministerial reports to the City Manager or whoever she may delegate that responsibility to, so that these reports can be timely reported and also can be maintained in an orderly function.
Thank you, Mr. Stoltz. I have a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Ms. James, second by Mr. Rogers. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Item number 7, recommendation to procure and install new flooring inside Police Department. Ms. Hayen.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and Council. These next 2 items actually are about the renovation of the police department, which if you haven't had a chance to go back there and take a look, it's looking really good. It's coming along really well. Thank you to the Building, Planning, and Zoning and the Police Department for all their hard work. This first item is about flooring and installation. Back in the back there, we are needing new flooring back there. It's original to the building. We need it to update the offices. Now that we've done some improvements in the front, it's very clear that we need new flooring back there. The Police Department and the Building, Planning, and Zoning Department solicited quotes from 3 vendors, and 1 response was received from Crete Star LLC in the amount of $27,710, and that money will come out of the general fund. We recommend approval.
Thank you, Ms. Hayen. Have a motion to approve.
So moved, sir.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Stinnett, second by Mr. Childs. Any discussion?
Yes, I see that it's going to take about 30 days, and they're going to grind this floor down. What are we going to do to protect the officers and staff back there from the dust? And
Our elf, Mr. Quarles, back here can help us with that.
Whoever's putting in the form will probably provide provisions where you guys need,
Yeah, I'll speak to that real quick. The flooring, when they grind, whatever, they use water along with that to keep the dust down, and then they vacuum up the sludge from that, and then they'll be discarding that outside.
okay, great.
So,
Thank you.
We'll do as much as we can to remediate the dust. There will be a little bit though.
We just got to keep you guys safe so you can keep us safe.
Appreciate that.
Any other
Thank you.
discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Item number 8, recommendation to procure interior painting services inside Police Department. Ms. Hayen.
Along with the previous item, this item is about just the painting of all the walls back there. So the Building, Planning, and Zoning Department solicited quotes from 3 vendors to paint all interior walls back there in the Police Department. The lowest, most responsive quote was received from Chapman Painting in the amount of $26,400, again coming out of the general fund. This will take approximately 30 days to complete, and we recommend approval.
Thank you, Ms. Hayen. I have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Childs, second by Ms. James. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Item number 9, recommendation to approve Patoosa County Chamber of Commerce membership. Ms. Hayen.
The City of Fort Oglethorpe is a member of the Chamber, and this is just our yearly membership in the amount of $5,100, again coming out of the general fund. We recommend approval.
Thank you, Ms. Hayen. I have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Rogers, second by Mr. Childs. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimous. Next item on the agenda is City Manager's report. Ms. Hayen.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's so nice to see so many people tonight. Wonder what brings everybody here. I'd just like to recognize a couple of people from Leadership Patoosa. There are a handful of us in the City of Fort Oglethorpe who are in Leadership Patoosa, and we've got some of our classmates here tonight. Thank you very much for fulfilling your requirement with us. Also want to make the community aware that our police department and the staff at large has worked very hard to put together a calendar for 2022. That calendar will be distributed to every household in the community and will be available at the front desk in the coming weeks. It's got a month for each department and services that we provide. Lots of exciting pictures and good handy dates to keep in mind, and the brush and trash schedule will be featured on that calendar as well. So if you don't get your copy in the mail, please come to City Hall and get your copy before the end of the year. You all might also have noticed, and our new Recreation and Leisure Services Director, Mr. Ellis, alluded to it, there's some work being done on Bernhard Circle. The Recreation and Leisure Services Department is doing a great job to renovate those fields and recondition them, so bear with us while we get that work done, but it's going to be worth it when the teams get started in the spring. Not finally, just kidding, the city will be closed on December 24th for the Christmas holiday and on December 31st in honor of the New Year's holiday, so please keep those dates in mind. And our next regularly scheduled council meeting is going to be on January the 10th, Monday, January the 10th at 6 o'clock. And I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. It's my second Christmas here. We're so happy to have made it a whole year in this city. It's wonderful to live here. And I'm going to turn over the rest of my time to Chief Sewell. He has a brief message from the police department.
Give up.
They're not good for you.
I'm hoping this has to do with the calendar.
Guilty dog.
Well, I told you they was going to arrest us with these hats on.
Make 2 lines.
Crimes against fashion.
Make 2 lines. Go in front.
Stand up.
Oh, boy.
I hope y'all can sing.
Where are your instruments?
Mr. Mayor, Council, citizens of Fort Oglethorpe. I was recently approached by Lieutenant McGrath and other officers wishing to express their appreciation for the unwavering support of the citizens and council of Fort Oglethorpe. In recent days and other communities where they're calling for defunding and disbanding the police, the support from our community and council has not gone unnoticed by these men and women of the Fort Oglethorpe Police Department. To the citizens working cooperatively with us, whether it be reporting suspicious activity, helping to identify suspects on Facebook, or the simple supportive comment when you see an officer in your community, we say thank you. To the City Council, making sure that officers have the equipment and training to do their jobs professionally, and most importantly, keep them safe while protecting the city, we say thank you. It is truly an honor to serve each and every one of you in this community. Finally, the police department would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a safe and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Bravo, bravo. Eric, I think you've made your match right there.
Where's that light bulb? What do you need?
Appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Careful.
Thank you, sir.
Next item on our agenda is mayor and council comments. This is our last council meeting of this year. We will not have another one, as Ms. Hewton said, until January 10th. So I would like to say to everyone, I hope you have a very safe and Merry Christmas and a very safe and Happy New Year. It's been a good year, and we're looking forward to next year. So, and thank everyone for coming tonight too. We appreciate it, and I'm sure Mr. Murray's going to appreciate it too. Mr. Childs.
I want to thank our city, our county, first responders. We live in a great area and safe. It's good to raise a family, got good schools. And also, we probably need to pray for the people in Kentucky and West Tennessee. I mean, they had a bad weekend. So anyway, and I love this place. So if you ever need me, let me know.
Mr. Crawford.
Yeah, same here. Wish everybody a happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, and hope everybody stays safe. And just remember, people that send a card or a letter to somebody that might be alone at Christmas this year. It means a lot to them, and we've got like you guys said, we got a great city and community, and I won't steal Miss Stenett's thunder, but congratulations, Harold. You don't know what you mean to this community, and I guess you can tell by the people in here, but we love you, buddy. Yes, sir. That's it.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I'd also like to add to that, Harold, you've had an incredible impact on this community, and you've built an amazing legacy, which is obvious based on this group of folks that are gathered here tonight to honor you. So thank you. We do love you. We're going to miss you. And and thank you to the police department too. That was a nice thing you did, and we appreciate all of you.
Ms. James.
I just want to say it's an honor to live in this city and work with the people I do, and I want to thank my fellow council members. It's an honor to work with them, and the mayor and the city attorney and the city manager. We are all blessed to have one another in this community, and I thank you guys.
Well, Miss Stennett, I guess it's your turn.
You're brave, Mr. Mayor. First off, what a year. Thank you to all of you who've been so instrumental in making this year such a success. Honoring those who served Parade and Festival was fantastic. The Halloween Spooktacular, all the different events that went on in Fort Oglethorpe. But I think none shall top what is going on tonight. Mr. Mayor, your hat, please, sir.
It is here.
Hear ye, hear ye, join me now. Bring this place to order. I said order in this courtroom.
I'll take a double cheeseburger and fries.
Of course you will. Sorry, Judge.
Ladies
this
and
ticket could help.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep it quiet and orderly. I'll have decorum in this forum.
And that too. Now, I'll be reading the list of charges. First, it's one pair of big girl panties. Nope, wait, wrong list. Sorry, let me get to another. Oh, wait. Is there a Harold Murray in the house? No. Could you stand, sir, and face your charges? Ooh, Chief, you got backup here tonight, right?
Plenty.
We may need it. Looks like a rascally one to me. Mr. Murray, we are gathered here this evening to determine if you are going to be on Santa's naughty list or nice list. How do you plead, sir?
Naughty.
Naughty.
You know, actually, I expected that. Well, you may have a seat, sir, and we shall see what the evidence suggests. The first piece of evidence, please, Elf Perry.
Figure you know the word, and you click it on anyone.
The second piece of evidence, sir.
Looks like the suspect was impersonating a flyboy.
Third piece of evidence.
What the heck is that?
Our fourth piece of evidence.
Jumping in front of the line and in front of hungry children at that?
Oh no!
That's our smallest elf, by the way. The fifth piece of evidence, sir.
Sitting down on the job?
The sixth piece of evidence against the defendant.
Look at that hair. Is that reaching formula?
The seventh piece of evidence, please.
You don't aim well at the toilet.
The eighth piece of evidence.
Harold, you couldn't help yourself, could you?
The ninth piece of evidence.
Partying too much on the job. You may need to talk to HR about that.
The 10th piece of evidence. Judge, what do you think?
Looks like he's trying to camouflage at the buffet.
The 11th piece of evidence.
He's getting back on company time again.
Mr. Murray, it doesn't look good for you, sir. The 12th piece of evidence.
We love Harold. He's a team player and we'll take him out.
13.
Look at what a great dad he is. He is the father of 3 girls and a boy.
Hey, good work there, Mr. Murray. The 14th piece of evidence.
And a wonderful husband for over 50 years.
Ah, it's looking better for you, sir. The 15th. Oh, this is a motley looking crew coming out here now.
Husband works under City Manager Virginia Smith, had him doing all the electrical and building the roof on this building.
And then codes enforcement under City Manager Ron Goulart.
And we love
Ah. The next piece of evidence.
He installed the air conditioning on the second floor of the 6th Cavalry Museum.
The next piece?
Harold installed some of the first pump stations in the city and maintained them throughout his career.
Oh, looking better. Is there another piece of evidence here?
He's been an awesome asset to the city of Fort Oglethorpe. He has a CDL. He was honored as a first-class firefighter, and he received the Valor Award for saving 2 lives. He's also been an excellent sounding board and helped me through some tough times. He's my hero.
Aww. Oh, and just saying, he started working in Fort Oglethorpe in 1982, before I even graduated high school. Not that I'm old or anything. Well, elf ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have heard and seen the evidence. Let's see what Santa says. Roll the video, F. Perry.
Yes, this is Santa. You'd like to talk about Harold? He did what? Oh, he's here. Oh, hello, Harold. What a nice surprise. Your BFF called me. After talking to her, I think it's important that we look at your file. Your BFF wants to make sure that you made it onto my nice list this year because your sense of humor is contagious. Before making a decision, I need some more information from my elf Sonoma. Let's see what he says about you. It seems you worked really hard this year, Harold. My elves and I think you deserve to be on my nice list. I better get back to work. My elves and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ho-ho! And keep up the good work.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion that we dedicate a bench at Honor Park, a tribute to those who served for our employee of 39 years, to my birthday buddy, William Harold Murray.
Motion by Ms. Stinnett. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Crawford. Donate a bench in Mr. Murray's name. Is there any objection at all? All in favor say a big, loud yes.
Yes. Wait a minute. I hear sleigh bells. Do you think? Could it be? Is it possible? Is he here? Is he here? He's here! It's Santa!
Merry Christmas! Mr. Murray, where are you at right now? I'm oh, yes, I see you now. Got a lot of goodies here in this bag. I think we ought to be sharing them. But before we do that, we're going to let the boss man talk to you for a minute.
Hello, Harold, and everyone that's here. Today is a happy, sad day. We're happy to see you finally decided to retire and enjoy the rest of your life. But we're sad we're going to miss you. But me and Harold go back quite a few years. Know we've got a lot of the old firemen here also, but since 1978 when I joined, Then in 1993, went to work with Harold in the shop. I think we wore out about 10 thermostats. Harold would run it up to 85 degrees, and I'd run it back to 65 all day long, back and forth. And then Harold, he was volunteered due to my size and his size. The compartments for the pump panels about like this. He was always in there and usually standing up in them. And then in '94, we didn't know where we was going, and we both come to the city. And Harold's worked for me, and he's worked other places, and he's worked, I think, in every department in the city. He's a major asset to the city, and just like to thank Harold for all the years of service, and you've been instrumental to me over the years.
Yeah, Harold, when Jeff found out that I enjoyed doing electrical work, I think he thought it was funny to put me with you. And do you remember these? This may seem insignificant to some of you guys, but this means a lot to me. This was my first big boy tool, and Harold bought it for me. This is
Wow, that was pretty awesome. The naughty elf wanted to give you all. That's not nice. Santa, what are you going to do about this?
I think we're going to go eat some goodies and enjoy ourselves.
Sounds like an idea to me, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Mr. Murray, thank you, sir. I'm sure everybody out there's got stories about Harold, but I got one I remember real well. Most y'all remember we went through a period here, a little over 9 months without a city manager. So I come in one day and sat down behind my desk, and he walked in and throws a key on my desk. And I said, "What is that for, Harold?" And he said, "You're going to need it." And I said, "I got enough keys." He said, "No, you're going to need this one." I said, "Well, what's it to?" He said, "It's that dadgum alarm system. I ain't coming back down here at 3 o'clock in the morning no more. Now you got the key to it." End of discussion, out the door he went. So that among many, and you're going to be missed, buddy. I assure you that. Yes, sir. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned. Everybody's invited to the next room. We have plenty of refreshments, and I'm certainly think Harold would like to see each and every one of you. So y'all go on back and enjoy yourself.